Wakey, wakey.
Oh, God.
That's Ian in the morning. But sorry, no man boob this time.
No man boobs this time.
No man boob.
Alright, so we're gonna go get some lunch. And we're going to where?
I don't know.
We're gonna go to Zaxby's, right?
Okay, that's cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna take it back to the house and we're gonna watch, oh goodness, if we don't die. We're gonna watch, Where the Wild Things Are. I haven't really heard that many reviews on it. I haven't, heard
I've
what
heard
people,
mixed.
You know, I mean, it's the movie that's based on the little kid's book, you know, from that you probably read as a little kid, and now there's a movie on it. So
I've heard
the movie just looks kind of creepy, but
I've heard it's
the
not
book
for
was
kids.
pretty creepy.
I've heard it's not for kids that much.
Yeah, well, we're trying to think of skits to do, because I'm probably gonna open up another channel named something completely different. But we're going to link the two channels together, and we're going to do some skits.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some ideas for things. What do you think? We got some good ideas?
I think we got some good ideas. I don't know if I want to tell them right now because,
No.
you know, someone can steal them, and
Yeah,
I don't like that.
We don't want to do that. We're not going to tell anybody what our ideas are, but we just need to write them down.
I think we're both good writers, so we both have good ideas on a lot of things, and we both have artistic majors, so...
I am very autistic. So...
Because that's exactly what I said.
I mean, all through school, the teachers kept telling me I was autistic. And I was like, I know, I'm going to be one of the best artists in the world. So...
So you took it as artist when they were really saying autistic, and that's why you went for your art major. Is that what you're trying to say? Or you
Is that not what they're saying?
No, Ian, that's not what they're saying.
Autistic and artistic?
There's an R in there at the beginning, and there's a U in autistic. They were trying to tell you autistic. You heard artistic. You just screwed up your entire life. You realize that?
But the teachers always told me that I was autistic, and like they would always let me finger paint. And so I took that as I was an artist.
Well, finger painting is fun, but it's not as complex as 3D. So,
well, I mean, I guess I learned 3D.
I don't know how you did that, because I'm still amazed. I am pretty sure it was all this guy who was doing your work for you. That's right.
I definitely remember it being me doing the work for you.
I think we both kind of did a share for each other.
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
Are we going in? I kind of pulled in like we're going in.
I'm waiting for this to go in, but I think this artistic thing just went out into its own little...
Yeah. She's very chipper.
She was rather chipper for working in a fast food, but maybe she's just that's her personality.
Maybe she worked at Chick-fil-a first.
She could have.
Because Chick-fil-A, they're always nice, so I think some kid just threw up in there.
No, I think he just screamed for joy.
Maybe I'll get Zaxby's to start sponsoring me soon.
You need to find someone. Maybe both Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good combo. No, not really. They're kind of competitors.
It's true.
And I would hate to choose between the two. I don't know if I could do it. I couldn't.
There you go.
Alrighty, thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, go ahead.
She said my pleasure, just like Chick-fil-A. Beef. That is copyright infringement.
That is copyright infringement, but it's good salesmanship as well.
That is Chick-fil-A's special line. They say, my pleasure. And
You sure it's just not common
no.
English?
No. that is
This is how
copyright.
defensive he gets about Chick-fil-A. So don't ever insult Chick-fil-A. Or...
Chicken fillet?
I'm sorry, Ian.
Chicken fillet? Yeah. I will kill you. It is not chicken fillet. Maybe I should go talk to my sponsor and demand some things. Besides free straws.
And ketchup packet.
Yeah. And they even remember to put it in my bag in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
They always remember to put my free straw in the bag.
They like, oh look, it's Ian.
Yeah, and they're like, ooh, make sure you get his free straw in there. Me and Eric watched, what happened? We watched, Where the Wild Things Are. And that movie it was just weird. But, I mean, also, if you go back and read the stinking kids book of it, it's really freaking weird. I mean, it's been a while since I've read it. I remember reading it a couple of years ago when one of my exes was, she was in a teaching program at one school. And so she went to the library and, like, checked out, like, 30 freaking kids books, and one of them was Where the Wild Things Are. And I read it back then, and I just read it all goofy and stuff, because it was just... It's such a weird story. It's just about a kid that, like, he gets pissed off at his mom. From what I remember about the actual book, he, like, gets mad because he doesn't want to eat green beans or something like that, or he doesn't want to eat vegetables. So he runs up to his room and then closes the door. Yeah, I think he goes under the bed, and then he eventually ends up in this, like, maybe he does go to a little boat. I don't remember, but whatever. So it was just a weird movie. And it didn't have much of a conclusion at the end, you know what I mean? But I think the reason they did that is because they wanted to keep it more like the book. And the book really has no conclusion either, you know, just the adventures of the little kid. I think we have started writing our first skit. We're going to make another YouTube channel for, so look out for that. That'll be a lot of fun. Our first skit is going to be pretty freaking funny, I think. So, we'll see what happens. The other movie we watched was People Who Stare at Goats, which was another weird movie. I mean, it was pretty funny. There were a lot of funny parts in it. And considering it's based on, like, a true story, I mean, the Army has actually tried to do some type of psychic or psychological program. And so... I don't know, it was pretty funny, but it was really weird at the same time. So, two movies that were, alright. I mean, the next movie I think I want to check out is Amelia. It's about Amelia Earhart, and that just looks really good, and it's Hilary Swank, and she's alright. Not a lot going on, so. And, how should we end it? Let's go back to the first video where I ended it, but you could barely hear it at the very end. And we'll use the Star Trek reference of live long and prosper.